Papercloud is an online, cloud-based system for storing, organising and editing documents. It's designed to act like a traditional paper filing system, but with all the benefits of being paperless. In this video, we're going to give you an overview of how to use the system. You can sign into Papercloud using any web browser. Your account will have been created for you. Just go to www.papercloudelite.co.uk and type in your email address and password. Once you have signed in, you'll see the dashboard, which shows some useful statistical information about the system. First, let's find a file. Click on the search shortcut, which is in the menu on the left of the screen, and type in the file name to search for and select it. This displays the file's overview. It's laid out with the familiar look of tabs along the top, individual sections within each tab, and document boxes within each section. All of these are either labelled to easily identify what they relate to, or dated appropriately. The tabs represent divider tabs, just like they would appear in a traditional paper file. If we open up a box, its contents is displayed along the bottom, or you can enlarge this. You can scroll through the document's pages by dragging on the control at the bottom, or clicking on the left and right arrows. Any new documents appear to the left, so that documents are in chronological order, just as you would store them in a paper file. If we click on a document, it will open up to a full screen view. You can change the order of the documents by simply dragging and dropping them. But remember to always press Save to commit any changes that you make. Using the Shift or Control keys, you can select multiple documents at once, then move them around. For example, you can move them into another box. When you move documents into another box, they are added to the left of existing documents, in the same way you would add pages to a paper file. To move a document box to a completely different file, you can use your In tray, which runs the entire width of the screen. The In tray is a storage area which exists outside of the files, and it is personal to you. Boxes can be freely dragged in and out of this area as required. If you right-click on a document box, an options menu will appear. If you select Properties, you can change the document box's title, its date, its colour, and you can also write some notes. Templates let you apply a file structure which has been set up in advance. Just click on the template option at the top. Your organisation can have as many different templates as it needs. Using templates means that you can keep your file structures clear and consistent. When we apply this template, 4 tabs have been created, each with their own row sections and document boxes, all labelled and coloured appropriately. You can add documents to Papercloud by scanning, virtual printing, or uploading a document file. If you upload a document file, it keeps its original format such as Word, Excel, or PDF. When you scan an image, it appears in your In tray ready for filing. Your scanner might be a multifunctional device, where the scanning is controlled at the machine. Or you might be using a desktop scanner, which is plugged directly into your PC. If you're using a desktop scanner, you can control it from within Papercloud. Just click on the Upload menu on the left. Select Scan to start the scanner and the images will appear in your In tray ready for filing. You can also generate new documents using the watermark printer. This is a virtual printer that produces images in a similar way to the scanner. You can do this from any application that has a print function. Just select the watermark printer, just as you would select a normal physical printer. The printed images will then appear in your Papercloud In tray, ready for filing. Word and Excel documents can also be uploaded and stored in their original formats, such as .doc or .xls. To do this, you can use the Microsoft Office integration, which displays a Papercloud ribbon inside Microsoft Word and Excel. If you want to add documents which are saved on your Windows computer, just right-click on the file, choose Send to, and then select Watermark Connect. The Microsoft integration also extends to Outlook. Select the Upload option to store the email directly into your Papercloud In tray. This will store the email itself and all its attachments inside Papercloud. The email can then be safely deleted from Outlook. If we right-click on a document box, we see its menu options. If we select Properties, we can change the box title, its date, colour, and add additional notes. Make sure you press Save to store your changes. Upload to Box lets us scan directly into the selected document box from a desktop scanner, or upload locally stored files. Duplicate will create a copy of the box and all its contents. The duplicated copy of the box will appear in your in tray. Reverse page order reverses the order of the existing images and documents inside the document box. If you select Download, the contents of the box will be downloaded to your computer. Images, such as TIFF and JPEG, are created and presented inside a PDF, and all other document types, such as Word, Excel, etc., are downloaded in their original formatted file types. Extract PDF does the same as download, but only for image types such as TIFF and JPEG, which can be held within a PDF. Email Box Link creates a secure link to the box and puts that link into an email. You can send this to a colleague, and if they have access to Papercloud, they'll be able to use the link to access the box and its content. Email Box creates a copy of the box content and attaches it to an email. Box History shows us what has happened to the document box in the past. We can select any item from the history to show us more details. The Audit gives us a more detailed report of the selected box's history. When you delete a document box, it moves to your recycle bin. While it's in the recycle bin, you can restore it if you need to, and it will appear in any searches. But the contents of your recycle bin is usually only viewable by its owner, unless your system has been set up differently. The Shred option is a permanent way to delete the document box. This will delete the document box and its contents, and it cannot then be restored. Usually only the system administrator can use the Shred function. If we right-click on a document, we can display its menu options. These are very similar to the options for a document box. Properties lets you change the document's name and add notes. Duplicate creates a new document box in your in tray and creates a copy of the document into it. You can rotate an image left and right or flip it upside down. Download makes a local copy of the page on your computer. Extract PDF creates a PDF version of image documents and downloads them onto your computer. Email Page Link creates a secure link to the document and puts it into an email. You can send this to a colleague, and if they have a Papercloud account, they'll be able to use the link to open the document. Email Page will attach a copy of the document to an email. Paper Versions lists all historic versions of the document. Previous versions can be opened and viewed from here. Paper History displays an audit trail of changes made to the selected document. You can click on any of the history items to show more information. The Delete option moves the page into your recycle bin. When it's in the recycle bin, it will still appear in any searches and you can still restore it if you need to. The Shred option is permanent. It will delete the document so that it cannot be restored. Usually only system administrators can use the Shred function. If you need to select more than one document, you can hold down the Shift and Control keys. If you right-click, anything you do will be applied to all the documents that you've selected.